Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we're diving into a major legal and political showdown involving the US refugee program. Let's break it down. Refugee aid groups are sounding the alarm that the Trump administration appears to be attempting to sidestep a federal court ruling that blocked efforts to suspend the nation's refugee admissions program. Earlier this week, US District Judge Jamal Whitehead in Seattle ruled that while the president has broad authority over immigration, he cannot override laws passed by Congress, specifically the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program (USRP). Judge Whitehead, appointed by President Biden in 2023, called Trump's actions an effective nullification of congressional will and issued a preliminary injunction to halt the executive order suspending the Refugee Resettlement Program. A written ruling is expected soon. But here's where things get tense. On Wednesday, refugee aid organizations like Church World Service and HIAS, a Jewish resettlement group, received notifications that their cooperative agreements with the State Department had been cancelled. These groups quickly filed an emergency motion on Thursday, accusing the administration of a flagrant attempt to evade the court's ruling. They're asking Judge Whitehead to clarify whether his injunction also applies to these new termination notices. The State Department cited alignment with agency priorities and national interest as the reason for canceling the agreements, following a directive from U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. However, critics argue this move undermines the court's authority and jeopardizes the refugee program, which has been a lifeline for those fleeing war, persecution, and natural disasters since its creation by Congress in 1980. The refugee program is distinct from asylum. It's a lengthy, highly vetted process that allows displaced individuals to legally migrate to the US despite bipartisan support historically. The program has become increasingly politicized. During his first term, Trump temporarily halted the program and drastically reduced the number of refugees admitted annually. Currently, there are 600,000 refugees worldwide being processed to come to the US. The lawsuit filed by aid groups claims Trump's order and the subsequent funding freeze have left approved refugees stranded, forced layoffs within resettlement organizations, and cut off critical short-term assistance like rent for recently resettled families. This legal battle comes as the Trump administration is also pushing back against a court order requiring the release of billions in suspended foreign aid. Plans to cancel over 90% of USAID's foreign aid contracts and $60 billion in global assistance have raised further concerns. Sean Van Diver, a Navy veteran and head of #AfghanEVAC, warns that these contract terminations will severely impact Afghans who worked with the US during the war and are now at risk. Many rely on the refugee program and the special immigrant visa program to resettle in the US. While the visa program remains operational, the loss of funding makes it harder for qualified individuals to start new lives in America. Van Diver didn't mince words, calling the administration's actions a betrayal on par with the chaotic withdrawal from Kabul August 2021. The stakes are high, and the hearing is set for Monday. We'll keep you updated as this story unfolds. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more breaking news and updates. See you next time.